banning fast right now. Vietnam, they ban this Frederian. She can copy the Iesf, she can copy the Ruby, she can copy the Franco as well. See the game number 2, Archie.
Game number 2 between Malaysia and Vietnam. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and we can see, hang on, Chico on the Ruby in the jungle.
Oh, so it's gonna be a Ruby jungler, and the XP will of course formate with the Paquito.
Yes, this is a very unusual circumstance, but we have seen Malaysia make it work, and you can see in the early game that poke damage and that wave clear is still going to be very much heavily in favor of Malaysia. After that, though, we'll see if the aggressive picks, the Valentina, the Benedetta from the side of Vietnam can actually get the value plays in the early game as Momooo actually gets pressured away.
Yeah, and I think Mid might help. He doesn't want to play,
Oh!
going into the late game composition, but suddenly the first blood, it goes into the hand of Malaysia with the nice iron hook coming from Yums.
Hey, ain't laughing now. That was an iron hook that just spelled his doom, and just like that, early on, just level 2 of the jungle of Vietnam.
Okay, and now the turtle is already being poked by Vietnam and Malaysia. It seems like they want to try to clear the lane as soon as possible and because they only have Franco. This is why they have to look out for the potential to just pick off one by one.
Circling Eagle by Nart, though, starts to fight, but here Blazing Duet is being used as well, and pure chaos erupts between both these teams as Momooo gets a kill, but will it be enough? Both teams still having advantage here as Momooo is forced to exit from the fight as Nart is backing up, need my help. He is full HP. With the stone, I'm offended. He will try and make a play for Chico. Chico, though, strikes back, tries to make plays happen as Momooo secures that final kill. Circling Eagle is being used yet again, but not be able to secure that kill. Double kill for Momooo as Malaysia once again comes out on top.
Oh my god! What a holy war in the bottom lane just now. I thought the Chico will die.
He was very, very low, but here the King goes in with the electro final blow. Formays will try and punish him for it. Here's
Arashi.
I'm offended being used right here with that ultimate mega kill for Momooo. And look at that. The Blazing Duet actually does so much damage to the 3 people, but Malaysia are able to survive. The double kill for Momooo yet again. That's a 3-for-1 for Vietnam. They are making a lot of crazy aggressive plays, and I'm not sure if that's the way to go.
Wow. Oh my god. Now Malaysia, they are trying to find something else here. They cannot do, like I said it earlier, they cannot do a huge team fight 5 versus 5. But they have to do the pick-off strategy here with the Iron Hood coming from Yams. And even with Chico, I'm offended. But trying to catch the King is kind of a little bit maybe hard. But Lord now is already being poked by Vietnam. Meanwhile, Malaysia knows it. They won't try to contest it.
Right, so far it seems that Vietnam has an advantage when it comes to the neutral objectives. Formays tries to make a play happen, but here comes Malaysia. I'm offended to Nart. He will be bursted down, but the Blazing Duet is stopped by the Bloody Hunt. He will actually get taken out. That's Momooo just going out of control. 3 members down for the members of Vietnam, with only 2. Malaysia sees an opportunity. They go for the aggressive play, and they will take away the purple buff as well.
Wow, Vietnam, it's gonna be a useless alert, I could say, because they lose 4 members after they got the Lord. And the problem is, like I said it earlier, Malaysia, the backup is very, very fast, and the damage is already there for Momooo with 11 kills. What? And also the gold elite, they're coming from Malaysia in, how much, 3K?
3K.
Yeah.
More or less. I mean, Vietnam, they have to try and find a way to get Momooo out of the equation. He is absolutely a lot of damage in this fight. But look at that. That's the Blazing Duet being used, but he will actually be able to escape with his life. Regulation being popped up by Moon to try and get something else, but that is a play being made by Vietnam. And now here we go. Yoga and the King coming in to cut off the members of Malaysia. Chiku as well as Momooo won't be able to survive. That's a shutdown. And just like that, Vietnam take the game.
Yeah, I think Malaysia cannot force the team fight right now, especially it's only 4 versus 2 in the mid lane. Meanwhile, Hehe is coming to giving a help in the mid lane right now, but Forme is still able to survive again and again. The Bloody Hunt connects coming from Yams here, but he won't be able to survive too long.
Rune formation being used by both these teams, but Vietnam eventually comes out on top. Only the king taken out from their roster as the members of Malaysia finally start respawning. But now Vietnam has a window of opportunity to try and get those objectives on the side lanes.
They need this lord, I think. The second lord is going to be an important objective for both of the team, especially because Malaysia, they already have like 5 turrets in the hand. Meanwhile, Vietnam, they can try to do the split push here on into the bottom lane and also the top lane. And for the items, maybe Cloud doesn't have enough gold if you compare to the Beatrix here with the 9.8k gold. He already has that Blade of Despair and also the Wind of Nature. But both of the gold laner already has it. So I think for the physical damage coming from Malaysia, they have to hold it a little bit until Cloud is already being used that Wind of Nature. And the positioning from Gnard, I think it's very, very important because with the guiding wind, it can change it. It can change everything. It can turn the table for Vietnam. It's still a 50-50 condition for both of the teams. It can be anyone games.
It's still anyone's game for sure as Vietnam. They have a very huge advantage in the burst department, right? The Carmilla and the Claude, if Hehe and Yoga can actually make a huge play, maybe something can happen, but Nard gets hooked. But the Circling Eagle is being used and jumps. Instead, will be the main target. He is able to escape with his life. But look at that. Chiku actually getting taken very, very low. As Vietnam cheers a bit too far. They get punished. That is 2 members down. That is 3 members down. As Yoga runs away. But the King tries to make a play happen. It will not be good enough though. As double kill is being picked up by Momooo. And Yoga runs for his life. The waves are available for Malaysia. They might just go for the end here. And look at the knockback being done by 4 minutes yet again. Shut down by Chiku. And Malaysia take out Vietnam. They go for the base right here. Minions are available. And that will be Malaysia sealing the deal.
2-0. It's almost a close game for Vietnam. But unfortunately, Malaysia is still able